With a ground invasion of Gaza seemingly imminent at this point, the Israel-Hamas war is nearing a new phase. And for the 4 Israeli soldiers you're about to meet, this band of brothers are heeding the call to duty. They say it's all about protecting the homeland, but it doesn't make their sacrifices any less difficult. Our chief foreign correspondent, Ian Pannell, has their story.
My first reaction was just total shock. Right away, I ran to the airport, got on my first flight here.
I woke up, I checked my phone, and right away I knew something was wrong.
They are a band of brothers, reservists, friends, and comrades. On the eve of what's expected to be a brutal and bloody battle inside Gaza, they spoke exclusively to ABC News. Dan, 35 years old, from North Israel. Avi, 32, from Arizona. Moshe, 45, from Ashkelon in southern Israel. And Schrager, 38, from Chicago. When they heard the news of the terrible Hamas attack on their country, the slaughter of over 1,400 Israelis, it was a call to arms.
They never, ever thought anything like this could ever happen. And then it kept getting worse. People that I know were killed and are missing. The only thing on my mind was just to come back to Israel, get to Israel.
How hard was the goodbye?
I mean, I knew I had to go, but looking back at my family, standing there on the front door in tears, walking out to a beautiful, peaceful street in Chicago, it was just surreal. The last few days have been awful. Some of the things that I've seen with my own eyes and the stories I'm hearing with the heroes, the real heroes, first responders, are horrific.
As you're coming to realization the scale of the attack that Israel has just suffered, what are the emotions?
Way beyond anger. We are scarred people. Could not imagine that this scale of attack could happen on our soil.
What does the battle mean for you? And what does Gaza mean for you?
We let them kill us one by one, again and again, terror attacks. But this just topped it all. Okay, I do not see the Gaza civilians population as my enemy.
You don't?
No, I don't.
The objective here is to wipe out Hamas, to end the terror that they continue to inflict on us, on their own people. It's long overdue, and we need to stand up to them and show them that it's not something that we're going to take and no people should have to take.
I stood in Auschwitz-Birkenau in full uniform, and I had tears in my eyes when our commander spoke and told us that we, the soldiers of Israel, we are the promise that never again. And in this past week, then we didn't fulfill our promise, and we're here to fulfill it.
And to honor that promise, Israel's promise, this brotherhood knows it can't underestimate a determined enemy fighting on home turf.
The Jewish people are rising up like they've never done before, and we are ready to fight. I'm a commander of over 500 soldiers here, and I know that in their hearts, even when we're the most angry, there is not one here that is full of or motivated by hate to the Palestinian people. We are fighting this war because we have no choice but to bring peace back to the region.
It's not about revenge. It's about making sure those people that had to leave their houses, had to watch their community being slaughtered, they can come back and they can sleep at night peacefully knowing this can't happen again.
You're a soldier, but you're also a man, a human. What about fear?
Well, of course there's fear.
Only idiots do not feel fear. We embrace it. We learn to manage it. That's part of our training. I'm a veteran, and when I told my wife that I'm coming back to active service, she looked me in the eyes and said, I understand.
A little fear, inevitably, but also anger for what they say Hamas has done to Israelis and now to its own people.
Some of my anger on Hamas is that they are putting us through this, all of us, the Palestinian people and the Israeli soldiers, through what we're going to be going to in the next week.
For us, every soul is important. It's in our DNA.
There are those voices there across this region and elsewhere who say the price of military action is too great, that too many civilians are now dying, too many Palestinians are already dying.
Did anyone in our border towns receive a text message from Hamas announcing what time they have to leave their towns by? No, we didn't get those messages. But that's what the IDF is doing. None of us want to engage in war. We are here because we have no other choice. I think that we have a responsibility here to work according to international law, but we're in a full war here. And the responsibility isn't on us. You should take that question straight back to Hamas.
Different men with so very different lives, but they're brothers in arms who've known each other for 15 years.
It's crucial. The feelings that we have for each other, the responsibility that we feel for each other.
A lot of my confidence comes from a long-lasting life relationship.
Right.
And camaraderie that we have between us. Yeah. And it's a friendship and connection that is built over 20 years.
We always, when we say goodbye, we say, I love you very much. I hope I won't see you in a long, long time.
They're seeing each other much sooner than they would have liked, I'm sure. Our thanks to Ian for bringing us that perspective.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.